What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about 3 pieces of Sitka gear that had the biggest impact on me in 2024. These aren't all new pieces. Some of these have been around forever, but these are just pieces that helped me the most in 2024, and I just want to tell you about them. So before we get into this video, make sure you drop down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notification. We have a ton of stuff coming this spring. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the summertime, so give us a hand with that. Social media, hit us up on Instagram, TikTok, see what's going on over there. So let's jump into the 3 pieces of Sitka gear that helped me the most in 2024. All right, guys, so the first item on the list, and this is in no particular order, is the Sitka Gear Windstopper Pullover Hoodie. I've been begging Sitka for a windproof hoodie for a long time. Finally dropped one at the end of 2024. I got it in Elevated 2. I only got to wear it 5, 6, maybe 7 hunts, but I've worn it a lot outside of hunting. I've worn it a ton to like kids' sporting events, out scouting, at the cabin, flying my drone, all sorts of stuff. This thing is awesome. This is exactly what Sitka Gear should have launched a long time ago. I'm praying they launch it in a bunch of other colors. Really need one in timber or cover for turkey season, so hopefully they can get that done. But this is just essentially a basic hoodie. There's nothing fancy about it except for the fact that it's windproof. So just keeps that wind off of you. It's pretty lightweight for what it is. It doesn't break the bank too much, but it's a great item that you can just put on in those early season, mid-season hunts that keeps the wind off of you. And yeah, it's just something that I absolutely fell in love with, and I know I'm going to use it a ton down the road. All right, guys, so number 2 on the list is going to be the Hudson bibs. Now, I know you're saying the Hudson bibs, those things have been around forever. Well, this past season, I did more waterfowl hunting out of a boat and then taking a boat into a blind and working in and around a boat more than I normally do. Normally, the boat takes me to my spot, hop out with my waders, and I get my work done. But there's a lot of work done in the boat this year, and the Hudson bibs absolutely killed it. I didn't want to wear waders in the boat because it just restricts my movement of me crawling around, putting out decoys, putting out motion, all sorts of stuff. But the bibs absolutely killed it. Kept everything dry, kept me protected. The knee pads were great for crawling around the boat. They were just a game changer. Now, I've been using the Hudson bibs for a long time in field settings, but this was my first year of using the Hudson bibs in timber. A lot of action in and around the boat. I was actually hunting flooded timber, but it was in a blind or in a boat. It's something that you strongly need to consider. I just feel like it's a bit more safer if you're hunting in a boat with bibs on than waders. Like I said, your mobility is still really good. Your protection's there. You're not going to get wet or anything. And yeah, like I said, I brought them, used them. Everyone at camp was using them. It was an absolute must for all the guys hunting out of boats. All right, guys, so number 3 on the list are the Traverse bibs. These were my favorite piece from Sitka Gear for whitetail season in 2024. I tried them on in 2023, and I knew I was going to rock them in 2024, and I was not disappointed. These are essentially the Equinox midi pants, but in bib form. Why do I like the bibs over the Equinox midi pants? It's because of the hip zips. When you put on the Equinox midi pants and you have to hike in a half a mile or whatever, you are going to sweat to death. You are going to sweat. It's just part of it. You're going to be drenched in sweat by the time you get there. When I wear the Traverse bibs, just the same material, I can unzip the legs all the way up to my hip and I can let air flow in. So now I have heat control. So now when I get to my stand, I'm not sweating to death. Now I can zip them back down, I can climb into the stand, and when I really cool down and I need wind protection, I can just simply slip on my Stratus bibs for the wind protection, and I am good. When I did my Stratus bibs and Traverse bibs video, a lot of you hated on me for it. I do not care, not even in the slightest. I use this combo over 20 times this past whitetail season, and it knocked it out of the park every single time. So when I use something and it works, you're not going to tell me differently. You're just not. The Traverse bibs were amazing. Like I said, the ability to unzip up the hip, let the air flow in and out was my favorite part. They kept me warm. They fit great underneath the Stratus bibs. Like I said, I used it over 20 times and I absolutely loved it. And it's something that I recommend. And it's going to be in my whitetail lineup for years to come. All right, everybody. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you liked my video of the 3 things that had the most impact on me in the 2024 hunting season. Like I said, some of these were new, some of these were old, but these are just things that I used maybe and saw them in a different light, and it really, really made me appreciate these items. So thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell. Tons of stuff coming this spring. Can't wait to share it with you. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by.